Hello. Good morning, evening, afternoon. To everybody that slept, wake up after the Ding Dong tournament. Good morning, evening, afternoon as well. Everybody, your streamer has not slept yet. Good thing. This is the only thing on my schedule today now. I get to have a day off tomorrow. Steam happy. Okay. All right. So today we got like a matchup between. I actually forgot how to pronounce his name. Uh oh. Uh oh. Right. Shaying Deng and how do I pronounce the other guy's name? Please. Meisu. Meisu and Shaying Dong. Alright, so Meisu is the one of the casters actually for the BO10. The BO10 SCRIM. So this time around he's gonna be the featured player for today. And we have Shayin Deng. He is the #1 artifact portal craft player in China. So let's take a look at the list real quick, I guess. A little review on the things. I need to remember Shayin Dong. Yeah, I need to get good at pronouncing words. Pronouncing words, dude. Because, you know, what you call it? We feature players from all across the globe. Steam happy. Alright, very standard list. Oh my god, what? Yip Yip. Hey, he plays Yip Yip? Wait a second. Yip Yip. Well, that's interesting. Altania's gotta be super weird then. Yeah. I mean, I kinda get it, but at the same time, wow. I'm just surprised that it's Yip Yip. It is kinda like an old school build. So he's missing the 5 mana, the 5 mana card that can heal off of Evolve, and also not running Skipper. 3 copies of Cruel. Okay. And then for AF Portal, we got 2 Jaspers, which is Carnelia, 2 Mew, only 2 caches actually, 2 caches, and 2 copies of Icarus Fell. Ooh! Interesting. 2 copies of Icarus Fell, huh? Only 2 cartographers as well. Typically, I see people run only... I mean, 2 Mew is fine. But, whatchamacallit? I think, Cassius is more important. Maybe that's because I'm a sword player. What else, what else did, the artifact player bring? I mean, to be fair, this is very standard so far, yeah. Yeah, this is as standard as you can get. The Icarus spell ratio is interesting, though. Typically, people only run 1, but he's bringing 2. I guess he values Joe that much, huh? Alright, with that said, let's get right into the game. Looks like they're about to start. Right? Welcome, everybody. What's up, Gazim? What's up, Asian Schwartz? Hello, hello, Sir V, Sir DJ Dan. Hello, hello. Aster, Emingumin, Torville. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Alright. Where is the score? Alright, we're gonna start with 0-0. Who will be going first? 2 Sandalphons right away. Keeping the Miroku going first. Satanid, Kindly, and Cruel. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Will he play the Satanid on curve? Alright, looks like we have... First 5 games is going to be Evo 4's first, Artifact second. Greetings from both players, and let's see what they got. Looks like Satanid passing on turn 1 and immediately Kindly on turn 2. Though that's kinda Like that's kind of like a weak card versus Isaac, but that's where the Sawago comes into play here. Maybe it actually goes for Miroku here. But I assume this is still a Sawago turn. Interesting. He's already thinking about this turn already. I bet he's thinking about either playing Miroku plus Sawago or playing just Sawago. I bet he wants to be mana efficient. I've never seen like Evil Force do well. Yeah, like it's definitely a rare thing. Typically, you see in Buff Force variant, not really like Evil. Not really like Evil Forest. Okay. Because like the what you call it, the Buff Forest Drain gets free rush since they evolved with the UL crest, and Altenia isn't even like that as used anymore in that variant. So that's a rare variant. Let's see what Meisu does here though. He can opt to draw with Greninjita here to open up his place. I mean, if he's gonna draw, he has to draw right now. Turn 5 Karula's kinda spooky actually. Yeah. Turn 5 Karula's kinda spooky. Doesn't even need to Evo here. Just thinking about it. Wow, is he actually gonna Crow here? Interesting. No matter what though, like that's gonna be a beta. I mean, to be fair, I think you should have like played Greninjita in the sense that the Isaac has to trade in order to make a beta. So that's interesting. Normal Evolve Mew is actually not bad here now that I think about it. Because like it's something that the grandma cannot kill. But of course, there is the Miroku. But that's a 5-7 though, dude. A 5-7 is such a big headache to deal with. Ooh, looks like that's actually what what is going to do here. Interesting. Yeah, it gets rid of the Kroll as well in the process. That's such a strong turn actually. Shay and Gem here making some early game plays. 5-7. That's so awkward because Miroku can clear and I think Greninjita can clear. This is weird. Okay, there is one way he can clear with Miroku. -2, -3, then you play the cat and then you trade Miroku into the 3-1. But that is such a big ass like commitment though. Okay. Is he going to Greninjita? This may happen. Ooh, kind of awkward, huh? Oh, he's going for the bigger board actually. Interesting. No cardio here for Meisu though. Yep. And the funny part is the artifact side doesn't even need to Evo here. Gets to draw, gets to clear, build up like a decent board. Force out the Greninjita 5 is quite big because there's no draw cards right now on Meisu. Uh-oh. 5-7, man. Jesus. Yeah. 5-7 is such a big ass stat line for a first Evo. Manual Evo invert? Ooh. Yeah, this does not look good for Meisu here. No resources. And it looks like it's going to be a Karula as well. Uh-oh. And a dog. Normal evil. Interesting. He probably just wants a 6 HP unit here. So the grandma, yeah, that's 6 attack, 6 attack unit here. Now, for example, if he, like in this situation, he can't play grandma no matter what. Wow. Probably has to super evolve here. Oh my god, that is actually homeless. Yep. Wow. I mean, he did survive to all 10, yeah. Let's see how many artifacts. 4 artifacts, okay. Shuri, I can't pronounce his name. Shojin Young? Yeah, Shurin Jiang? Yeah, Shurin Jiang, like that. Keep mispronouncing it. He has a, whatchamacallit? He has an out for Altenia because he played like more than 3 artifacts already. But doesn't end up with him having a board though. So what he can do here is actually Karula, in all honesty. Karula doesn't really seem bad here. Or maybe Karula, then copy the Karula, and then like play like the 3-1. Hello, welcome back to the BO10 time. Today we have Samago versus Mew. Real. Alright, looks like a dog is gonna be left alive here. This is 100% gonna be an Altenia. I wonder if he's gonna sacrifice Scarlet here. I mean, he does get to hit face with the dog at least. So this is probably Scarlet, then copy Scarlet. Since he didn't opt to copy the Karula. So next turn, Meso like has a destroy into Sandalphon line if he wants to. Kinda early though. Has to trade here. Oh, he's thinking about super evolving here? No shot, right? No shot. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it kind of falls victim to the spell. Probably thinking there's some more Altenia. Yeah, Mew is lethal actually. Because Mew is 6 and Scarlet is also 6. Yeah, I was probably counting lethal here. Sandy Crest though is gonna get in the way here. Does he want to play the Grandma? It's like the Grandma is actually going to be the play here. He's also going to be able to play Satan next turn. Probably want to save the spell in all honesty. Because he knows there's a Scarlet. Probably does not want to trade the 2 into the 2-1. He probably wants to trade the cat into the dog. Because if he doesn't do that, the Scarlet gets to hit free. Yeah. Meisu recognizing the situation here. Well played, man. Ooh, Jew drop though. Be honest, he can actually just play Jew drop here if he wants to. He just needs to like set up a board that doesn't easily get Sandalphon. Probably want to draw first, probably then. Yeah, can see that. Like probably Joe, unless he has a specific mana play already in mind. Yo, it's that Maxi, my dude. What up, homie? Evil Force versus Artifact, man. We talked about this matchup one day, remember? This is the number one Artifact player from China. Ooh, not off. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, he's denying Drain! What? Oh my god, what? Wow! Wait, that's so smart. He can't do anything now. Yeah, he can't heal. He's dead to double beta. There's literally nothing he can do. Wow! Nah, this Satanin is useless. Yeah, this Satanin is useless, dude. He actually used the body of the mother in order to prevent the... Wow! Nah, this guy knows ball. This guy knows ball, dude. This guy knows ball, man. Now, I see a one trick when I see one, man. I mean, not in the bad way, but like, you know, like a specialist. Yeah, I see a specialist when I see one, man. Anti-drain. Anti-drain technology. Nah, Maxi, you can't call him ass after that play, dude. Yeah. The suicide scar, the super evolve hit into suicide, the super evolve unit, just to like not even like, that was such a good ass calculated play. There was no counterplay there. That was a leg lock and a half, dude. Scoreboard? Yeah. Scoreboard is updated. What happened to studying? Yo, what do you mean Maxi is studying? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Oh, did something happen? Yo, oh, they fucked up the settings, I think. Yeah, they fucked up the settings. So, I think, they were supposed to have the right turn order. Something like that. Watching this makes me feel like we'll never get to such high level ever. Okay, alright. It's not as complicated as you think, guys. Come on. Think about it this way. The situation was, you have 6 damage on the next turn, and the enemy has 13 damage. Max. Correct? Since that's the logic, you're thinking, okay, how will he survive my 6 damage? And then of course, you know, like, since you know what the enemy has, okay, it potentially could be like Satanid, right? Or like, if you're in a rank pub, you might like predict Gil Nelis. So with that information, like, you should be able to like just, you know, just like focus on the goal of like, okay, how can I kill him? How can I kill him in a way where it prevents him from preventing me killing him? You know? And in that situation, he just transformed his own unit and suicided it. Because he knows the Sandal Font combo doesn't kill him. He needs 13 HP to kill him. You know? It's just like awareness, I guess. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, these players play the living hell out of the game. So situations like that are, yeah. Another thing, of course, is take your time when you're doing your turn. Yeah. Like, trust me when I say you guys are actually like knowledgeable about the game too. But sometimes like people like tend to give up thinking. What I mean by that is like people kind of just want to chill, and that's fine, you know. I like that. It's hard not to tilt. I mean, it's a card game, man. You get me? It's a card game. It's when it's a little setup, it's the first thing to think about. How do you not have little? Yeah. You know, Maxi, like after playing a bit of Hearthstone, like this week, that has to be like the hardest thing for me to think about because I don't know what the hell is happening. Like for all I know, they would just have a 1 mana discover card that prints like a 1 mana card that heals them to 40. And I wouldn't know what the hell was that. And Hearthstone is definitely straightforward. It's definitely straightforward for Shadowverse to know your options. Holy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that it's definitely harder. You get me? It's just definitely harder to do that in Hearthstone. Okay, my predicted score here is 8-2 in favor of Artifact. 7-3 if there's like at least 1 or 2 high roll games. When did the counter for stream for Nero says it's a card game? I mean, the reason why I say that, you know, is like the reason why I keep saying it's a card game is because there's a lot of things that are out of your control in a card game. You can't control your order. I mean, you can't control your deck list, the consistency of your deck list. But no matter how you build your deck, there will always be instances where it breaks, no matter how consistent it is on paper. Breaks still happen. So what I'm trying to say here is basically no reason to like be overly like, you know, you get me? Just enjoy the game, basically, right? Of course, different story when you're competing for your monthly rent for the game. Of yeah, man, like tilt all you want. I guess it is what it is. But if you're just like playing for, you know, like because you wanna play a video game, you know, get me? Is stuff out of control? Yeah, exactly. Wow, Carnelia opener. Oh, is he actually going to do that? That's kind of greedy. Wow, he is. Damn. Oh, by the way, Maxi, the Chinese guy's list runs two Icarus fell. Alejandro actually likes it too. Oh, that's Invoke turn 6, by the way. He didn't catapult? Nope, no catapult. No Cassius though. This would have been a banger Cassius turn, I guess. And then like he can play like a big turn before the Altenia drops, which forces the Super Evo. And then if he gets to clear Altenia, wow, I just realized Mei Su is already 14 HP here, dude. Do you watch the Niji Sanji Cup? Sadly I didn't, dude. I was too busy hosting my tournament, man. It is what it is. Catapult would have blocked Mother. Wow, you're gonna evolve the Catapult to 6-6, right? No, you can't evolve the Catapult. No, you can't evolve the Catapult. No, like, you can't make a 6-6, Maxi. You can't block it. Yeah, but like, it doesn't block the Mother then, right? I guess it does in the sense that it keeps... Like, he has to let the 4-4 stick, I guess, right? Oh my goodness gracious, the super evolved commitment. Probably gonna be forced to Satani there. I mean, this isn't so bad too, I guess. Ah. Yeah, this isn't too bad, I guess. Damn, that's so much burn damage though. I was actually playing some scrims against like Artifact today, guys. I was on Sword. The games were 20 minutes. Yeah. The games were 20 fucking minutes. It was so long. Because like I can heal out of the Gundam lethal every turn. Holy. Yeah, double Scarlet kills in here. Let me take a look at the 4. Yeah, it's over. I see it. It's double Scarlet. Yeah. Wow, actually super evolving too. He does not give a damn, homie. Yeah. This is so unplayable for him actually, damn. Rookie numbers. Dude, if the game is more if one game of Shadowverse is 1 hour, one of you kinda dented. Or both of you are dented. Because how the fuck is that game like go that long? 20 minutes is like a long game already. If two people are actually thinking. Or it's a one even mirror. Not for quest. Nah, 20 minutes is normal for quest mirrors. 1 hour? Come on, man. Wow. I wonder what's the inspiration for the yip yip, dude. For some reason, in the best of 10, people always bring very spicy tech. Do they drink the regular stuff in the guild? Guys. The spicy, quote-unquote spicy tech you're looking at is the decks that they use to climb to beyond and above. See? Might be saying, oh, why is the Chinese guy not beyond? He's using an account from somebody that plays in this server, because like the way it works is oh wait, he's not evolving to 1 here. Oh, he's playing to block. Okay. All right. So the way it works, guys, is they're using like a burner account because the Chinese servers are separate from our server. Yeah. But both of them are like 2KC or ish players. I mean the portal guy is top 1. Yeah. Technically against US, hey man. I'm pretty sure they're chill with it because there is some support from NetEase with this thingy. Yeah. They probably sponsored the account, something like that. You know? They probably sponsored an account that's over here so they can like do this event type shit. Hmm. 2 sticks, no caches. Yeah. I'm just itching to play Cassius and evolve hit face here, dude. Ike. Or Cassius dog. He also doesn't have cartographer. The annoying part about this matchup, I guess, is like you can't really like rely on Gamma that much. Okay. Double artifact. Did he mess up? I mean, he can clear, but not progress, I think. He runs 2 caches. I think 3 caches is better. But that's because, like, I'm more AF, like, AF sided. You got a free running instead of 2-1. Oh, maybe that's the reason why he emoted, actually. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why he emoted. Because he realized that he messed up the line or something. Doesn't matter though. Is he gonna yip this? Feel like time per turn can be too short in my opinion. I think after playing Shadowverse in Hearthstone, I actually feel like the timer isn't enough for both of these games. But I think this is fine because I don't want the games to turn into 30 minutes Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 turn type shit. I'm just saying, man. Straight up. Yeah, it's kind of like skill testing, something like that. Hello, Kiwi. The starter artifact favor against evil? Yes, sir. Wow, he's gonna try to go wide here, perhaps. Okay. It's probably gonna juice up this beta. That's for sure. It's gonna be a bit late though. I wonder if there's a line for him to just Scarlet, but he needs a dog. He needs a dog setup first. How many artifacts has he played? Let me check. 3. Yup. He already has Altenia. Altenia clear. Damn, that's such a weird thing to... Yeah, that's such a weird thing to play into, dude. Yeah. They got caught in the FTK combo cliche. Nah, I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm talking about how long the damn turns are, okay? I don't really care how complicated and skilled things are. I don't want my game to be 30 minutes for 1 turn. You know, I don't want to watch a movie. I want to like interact. And you're like, oh, but sure, you can interact with trap cards and shit. That's true, but the enemy turn being that long, I don't like. I just really don't like that shit. Just play infinite hand traps. You know, like I have to change. I have to like play a specific deck archetype just to like, you know, not be in jail for 1 year when I'm queuing into somebody that's playing a specific deck. I don't know. I'd rather have like a more faster pace. That's just a preference though. I'm not saying you're wrong for liking a specific thing. That's just my preference. Okay, no Altenia here. The Yip Yip Crest though. Okay. Is he gonna play another beta here? Curious. Yeah, the Altenia doesn't even work because of the crest. Wonder what does he do here? Yeah, this is so awkward, no? Well, is he gonna Sandy first? And then Satanid next? Ah. This is actually so awkward. High key. Going to 10 PP is not a big difference. Yo, bro, I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to tell you, it's a preference thing, you know? I like our player. There's a lot of players like me that prefer your turn, my turn, in like few minute splits instead of like your turn, 10 minutes, my turn, 10 minutes, and then the game ends in 2 turns. You get me? Or like the game ends in like 5 turns or something. The pacing, yeah, the pacing is different. You can't really like, yeah, you can't really like say that the pacing is similar. And in the end of the day, it's a preference. Is that based on false? Like, bro, I played the damn game, bro. You can't say it's false. I literally have VODs, dude. I literally have VODs of Yu-Gi-Oh. Can't say that I didn't play it. I played it. Come on, man. Like, we're not even saying it's a bad thing. We're literally just saying it's a preference, bro. Like, chill, man. Alright, where are we? How many artifacts do we have? 4. So he can clear with Scarlet. The problem is he's on 13 HP, which means Kupitan actually just kills him next turn. No more evolve points too, huh? Yeah, how does he play around here? Yeah, I actually don't see it. I mean, yeah, I don't think he can play around. He lost. Yeah. Dead to Kupitan Sandy. Does he have 15? 15 kills him. Yeah, GG. We are even. Top guy 1-2. Oh wait, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, top guy 1-2. I'm not gonna lie, I thought going second would be 5-0. And then like the Force player would win when Force is going second. Yeah. You actually got a game off of being first. So it's actually, I think, going to my initial prediction. Or maybe the Yip Yip is making the difference. No shot, right? Yeah, there's so much like AoE removal for artifact with the Scarlet. Wonder what's happening on their side. They're typing something in Discord, but I can't understand it since it's in Japanese. You know? That was a Megatron for artifact? Really? I do think it could have been more accurate though. In the mid game. Like, I mean the setup, I mean. But I think he played a little loose after winning 2 games. Just a little, you know. Sometimes we play a little loose when we're ahead. Yeah, if he had the depths for the Scarlet, I think it would have won already. High key. Normal evolved Mew. He loves doing this, by the way. I don't think I've seen a super evolved Mew yet. Going tall. 7 HP can't be cleared by Granny. Is this a Kupitan force? Yeah. Is this actually a Kupitan force right away? Really? Wait, that's interesting. Oh! He does not want to play his Kupitons. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He can actually like get the auto evo Kupiton right now if he wants to. But I probably wants to save this for lethal if he can. Evo Morocco here actually can be a thing. Wow, it's very... Oh, and wants to make a board, huh? 4 HP board is really good, I guess. Does he have 3 artifacts for the Mew? Yup, he has 3 artifacts for the Mew actually. If he wants to go that route. Looks like a cartographer though. Cartographer dog? Miroko feels so weak against matchups that aren't like... Yeah, Miroko feels so weak versus like matchups that aren't like mid-range Abyss and stuff, dude. Have we seen 0 Karulas? Yeah, no Karulas for him, dude. I mean, sometimes you just don't draw the shit, man. I mean, if he drew Karula every game, don't you think the game just plays itself for him? Karula, beta, Karula, beta, Karula, beta, Karula, beta, spam? Nah, man, that's unplayable, no? Yeah, game 1 had the Karula. Did you see the Mingi Chuwayo? Oh, not yet, actually. Oh, wow, he's super evolving. Oh. Interesting. Is he going face? Damn, okay. He can't clear with...
Anonymous donated $50. Ding dong, yesterday was cinema.
Yo, thank you so much, Anonymous Viewer, for the 50 buccarinos. Appreciate it, man. I have an idea who you are. And thank you so much, brother. And if you're the guy who I think who you are, like, I wish that you could have played in it. Because I think you weren't able to. Thank you so much, man. Whoever you are. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the ding dong yesterday was really fun, dude. This was what I was listening to on loop for top 8. Chuayo? Of course. Why am I not surprised that you were listening to Chuayo? Wow, he actually just went in raw there. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he does have... Yeah. Yeah, this scroll is not scary at all. It's only 4 attack. Okay, I wonder if he super evolved Satanid here. Even though he's really close. I would super evolve Satanid here. I mean, kinda don't have a choice, I think. You kinda have to play in a way where you chip him to 13 and then pray to God you survive the next turns. If you don't play Satanid here, you're just gonna get ran down by Scarlet after Scarlet after Scarlet. Yeah. Like, if he can, like, put him to Sandy range, it's a lot better. I mean, he can Scarlet here. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, he's doing the Mew Scarlet combo. Does he have lethal, though? Nah, no lethal. No shot. Yeah. The max damage is 10. That's it. So, this is literally just Mew plus, yeah. This is literally just Mew plus 1. Mew plus Scarlet here. Exactly 12 damage. Jesus Christ, this deck, man. So much burst, dude. So much burst, man. Yeah, he probably knows it too. Wow. Yeah, he knew it was over, dude. He knew it was over right away, man. I still can't get my head around the Yip Yip though. Yo guys, what matchup do you think the UL is good at? Because it needs a super evolve. You know? I mean, it does give you a strong turn 7. Yeah, you know how like Forest's weakness is typically the turn 7? I can see that, but... This MU? Oh, you think Yip Yip is good into this MU? Good against Sword? Can Yip Yip clear Caesar? So Yip Yip does 8 damage random. And then 8 damage on the super evolve hit. And then a 4-4 probably on a 2-drop. Or a 3-4 if it's kindly. Isn't it so you can turbo like Satanid and Sandy? I mean, turboing Satanid and Sandy is something that Altenia can do easily by herself. UL is for a Marine Karula board. Oh yeah, that's fair actually. Yeah, UL actually is really good into those situations. Good point actually, good point. Because Karula and Beta are both 4 HP, yeah? So, high chance that UL gets full value. Wow, that's kinda unlucky. Well, I've never heard that voice line before, what? And I played Yip Yip a lot on the first like Evo Force variant. Interesting. Really? Oh. Nah, the death hand is there. Guys, the death hand is already here. It might be Jover.
移り気な幼児の願いまだ咲いてるのに新しいおもちゃ新しいおもちゃ
Yup. Karula cannot clear though. Is he willing to tank 6? Yeah, Karula can clear this. Kinda awkward. Yeah, what the hell? This is actually so awkward. I bet they didn't like think about the situation as much, huh? Imari clears, yes, but the problem is it's not pushing damage. Any turn that he's not playing beta before Altenia is kind of like weird.
一緒に遊戯楽しもう心をつないで
Maybe this is why he values the Icarus spell so much. Because the Icarus like would have allowed him to clear here and push 5.
遊んでくれる
Wow.
楽しいね
Ooh. -1 damage. He probably ran out of time. Hello, so Jaluch. -1 HP. Wow, super evolved. I can see. Yeah. Wow, I thought he was actually gonna hold the 4-6 there. Yeah, I thought he was gonna hold the 4-6. As if he hold the 4-6, I think he has a lethal line, no? 3-4 damage to the face. The Karula just clears this regardless. Yeah. Question is, does he want to use a super evo though? Yeah. Does he actually want to use a super evo? If he uses a super evo, it is the same amount of damage. But the super evo. Maybe he can play 2 Karulas. 2 Karulas would make a 4 board. Should be quite big here. Yeah. It's gotta go wide. It's gonna overjaw though. Yeah, this is gonna be overjaw. Probably another Satanid evolve. So many Kopitans, man. When are we playing Shadowverse 1? Probably after my day off. Yeah. Also, I need to practice for the trio tournament, man. You know? It's a try-hard week this week. It's a trio tournament. Gotta lock in for my homies, you know? Kopitan plus Satanid? Question mark? Or does he not like even play Satanid here? He can Kupitan and then evolve the cat. Or... Dude, having a Miracle here would have been awesome, actually. Does this do damage? It does. Wow. Has to trade the 5-4 though. That has to feel bad a little. Burn free running. When is the trio tournament? Oh, the deadline of the registration is on the 20th. So, if you guys want to join that, like, whatchamacallit, make sure to join it before the 20th. So, you need like 2 players. And you have to play like 1 craft per player, I think. You're not locked into playing 1 craft, but, whatchamacallit, you can only play 3 crafts per team. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. Ooh. Wow, he's jerking it. No way of lethal next turn though. Interesting. Yeah, he doesn't have lethal next turn. You can opt to heal 7. Super Evolve Satanid into Evolve Satanid. That heals 7 plus Sandicris heals 8. Puts him to 13. And then he could Sandy as well. Satanid. Probably Sandalphon here. Wow, that's a lot of healing actually. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious, it dodged the things too. I think that's game. Wow. That might be game. I don't see how we can win this now. He's leg locked into Kupitan Sandy next turn. Yeah. Mew evolved maybe? Yep. I mean, this kinda like his only hope, I guess, when you think about it. Yikes. Ah, he's dead. He's so dead. Yeah, he's so dead, bro. Yeah, that's game. Wow! Maybe it's not as one-sided as we thought, actually. I mean, that was a good, like, that was a good line from Meso. I've noticed every line that the Artifact Portal guy did was always just beta lines. I don't think you can, I don't think you can do Gundam in this matchup. No, it's not 4-2. One of the games didn't count because they had to fix something. It's 3-2. Mm-hmm. Sawago! Could actually free running again here if he wants to. Push 4? I would not pass that up. Hell nah. I would definitely not pass that up. It's not like he can make a tall board anyway. Yeah, double cruel though is gonna be painful for him, that's for sure. But it's not like he can play around it with what his hand is. I mean, what do you top deck here that works though? Maybe another cool courier? So he can save the free running for Imari? Interesting. Cruel. Pre-Evo, maybe? Yes, sir. One of the things that feels really good about Cruel, especially in this matchup, is like if you pre-Evo the Cruel, you can't clear it with Mew. So you're always gonna have like, wow. Hear me out. What if he actually like pre-evo again, and then he does like 6 damage the next turn? But then again, he won't have the evolve point for Grandma, so probably not. Grandma gives him invoke already on turn 6, so that's pretty big. They could have cleared it with Mew and Analyzing. Yeah, if they had that combination, you're right, actually. They actually could have. Mew plus Analyzing. Pre-Evo, huh? 6, 7. I mean, he can still do it, but he has to super evolve. Yeah. I would super evolve here, actually. Hell yeah. What if we evoed the 1-1? If we evoed the 1-1, then the Vern kills it. No? If he evo the 1-1, then he just normal evo, no? He just normal evo the... Like, he would just normal evo the Grandma, then play Vern. Same result. Ooh, saving the burn, actually. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, if he evoed the other, probably it would have to play Vern. Strong board, actually, here for Meso. He hasn't made the beta yet, by the way. Oh, he's making alpha. Ah,
心をつないで
he's making alpha to make space in the hand
策
here.
がつきこばな
I mean, he does have a free beta already.
楽しいね
Interesting.
月見で楽しいね
Mhm.
楽しいね
Wow, he's literally just dumping like the 1/1 cards here. Probably hit face, then transform. Oh, he's not going all in actually. Okay.
天使長の力を味わうといい。
よろしくな相棒
Can draw first.
この
W. Ooh. Does one play grandma here? If you play grandma here, you're tanking 3 damage. So if it's like 3 plus 9, maybe he doesn't want to do that. But then again, no beta in hand yet. Has to play the cartographer for one.
朽ちた木は倒しちゃおう七色の夢をかけおせよ
This looks like a Hopitan
私
actually.
たちの時代邪魔打ちまおうぜ
Exactly 7 HP.
右の矢よ
Using the coin though.
また遊ぼうね
Probably doesn't feel as good to use the coin there, but it is what it is. Is Scarlet 4 artifacts? Let me check. 3. Ooh, okay. Scarlet does not clear 2 units. Monka W. Also needs to make this beta. Yep. No dog here as well.
皇帝起伏メモリのうち暗黒は誰も包まない
Wow, that is not gonna full clear.
意味や
Oh wow, he's going for the alpha jaw.
大地すべてを測れば
Hey, that's interesting.
バイバイマジ
飛び越えてけ。
That doesn't clear though. Yeah, that doesn't clear at all. It's making... What? Ha!
天使長の力を味わうといい。
Interesting. He probably did this to have the 4 artifact threshold as well.
来たれ風よ新芽がために
新しいおもちゃ虹の矢よ
Wow.
新しくるずれてる
打ちまおうぜ
Transform Scarlet.
サワゴン
Mm-hmm. Transform Scarlet into Gundam is how much damage? That's only 16. But if he uses an Evo point on the Gundam, it is exact, but there's still a Sandy Crest.
歓迎するぜ。俺たちの縄張り
There is a cartographer though, so he's kind of chilling.
目はそらさない
Ooh. Using the Evolve right now,
俺
actually.
がじゃあな。
Sandy Crest runs out. Oh yeah, you're right.
この力
Satonid. Oh, no Satonid. Nah, he might be cooked. No Satonid, bro.
よろしくな
Nah.
打ちまおうぜ
願い。
No Satonid.
俺は守る。ってえな。
Wow.
尊敬するわ
果てなき蓄積滅び天の焼却
Magna! Saber! Alright, that's 4-2. Alright, going second now. Oh no, he actually went second last game already. Mm-hmm. This evil guy seem triggered? I don't think so.
私と遊んでください
They literally talk to each other in Discord, guys. They're literally having fun, man. It's called playing a video game with somebody. That ass. They've been emoting each other since the start, man. What the fuck? It's not that serious. Enduring this matchup is favored? Yes. Yes. It's definitely favored. Let's just say that before Sandalphon lines come, Artifact already has set up to kill them.
ハードな現場だな。
And also have options to prevent lethal. Something like that. Is it better to go first? It's better to go second in Shadowverse. It's better to go second in Shadowverse because you get to super evolve first and you also have coin. 2 coins, by the way. In Hearthstone, you only get 1 coin. In Shadowverse, going second gives you 2 coins. And Evo Prio. You get to evolve first. And you get to super evolve first as well. It's a massive advantage.
見てて飽きないやつらね
And that's not even
新着
yeah, that's not even understating it.
新着
通るぜ。
おしまい
Go first is good if you have a 1-drop. Yeah.
君にたくさん注いであげる一緒だよ
If you're mid-range abyss. But for the most part, going second is better.
生きるのって辛いよね
My stats say first is better. Well, thank God the world doesn't revolve around you, good sir. Okay, doesn't play Cassius here. Just to clear the 3-5.
耳かっぽじって聞きなさい新着目はそらさない寒いなんて言わせへんよ刺激的
What? Nah, that has to be Wiz. Nah! Nah! That has to be Wiz. What? That has to be Wiz, man. What the fuck is a Wiz? WIS. Worst in slot. I think first is better in Rose Beyond overall. It's just that Cygames has been pushing Evo decks. Yeah, there's a lot of Sandalphon decks. You know, that's why I say going second is better. Because generally it is better. Because there's a lot of like decks that favor going second. That's the logic there.
法定起伏メモリのうち
I mean, if we live in a world where everybody's plays mid-range abyss, I guess. Sure. Because you get like 1-drop prior, right? You get 1-drop prior, you get to like evolve you get to be the second guy to evolve. So let's say somebody does a super evolve and then you Adahime super evolve into it type of situation. Having the last super evolved unit on the field, you know, stuff like that. But since we're in a patch where there's a lot of free Evo, you can make the argument that the Evo decks in the game kind of like make going second in general better. Second, only better for slot decks. It's okay, man. Don't worry. Like, if nobody appreciated your like A plus on the fucking like multiplication table in elementary school, I will be the first guy to say that I appreciated it. It's all good, bro. Like, if your dad didn't give a shit about it, yeah, you know what? I give a shit about it. You know, you're very smart, good sir. You're way above like everybody. You're smarter than your peers. You're the superior human being. Bro, you know what's the funny part? You know what's the funny? I actually said this line of words one time to somebody, and they didn't feel a single hint of sarcasm, so their ego got inflated. It was the funniest thing ever for me. I just never like told them. I just never told them. Yeah, holy. That's some wild stuff right there though. Alright, are we gonna see an Altenia here? Or are we gonna see the Yip Yip?
来たれ風よ新芽がために
新しいおもちゃ虹の矢よ
新しく来る気を
断りは動じず
He has Cassius though. He has Cassius. I wonder in what role playing 2 bodies 2-2 on third one is worse than going first. Ah, bro, like if you coin early, there's a lot. Yeah, no, bro, you can't make that argument.
俺は帰ってきた
The 2-2 argument I think isn't like as good as you think, because if you coin that aggressively, there's so many ways you can get punished if you're second. Because that means you need to have a, if you want to have a strong play turn 4, you need to have a very strong turn 4 card. You get me? Like, I guess, like, an example would be Gildaria, the 4-mana Gildaria on Evo Rally Sword. Yeah? Otherwise, like, you probably don't want to do that. It's, there's nuance. There's nuance, basically.
意味ある
There's nuance.
今が好機だ攻め時だ
すまないな
Wow. No more evolve points here for Meso, but he does have a lot of Sandal fonts juiced up. He has the Gundam setup, but yeah.
移り気な幼児の願い甘やかすことを許にゃん
Sandal font number 1.
願いを約束を俺は守る
Hey Nero, where can I find the Macro Bear deck list? It's on the video. It's on the latest video I uploaded. Go to the end of the video of the Macro Bear video, you should be able to see it. Super Evolve Mew here? Does it prevent lethal?
じゃあねまだまだ
It definitely prevents lethal. That's a 6-8, homie.
飛び越えてけ
That is fat as fuck.
暗黒は誰も包まない
まだまだ
ナンセンスだ
Wow.
行くよ
Nah, not even Kupitan. Yeah. Nah, I don't think even Miroku Arior can clear this, right? Miroku Arior, nah. This is too fat. Wow.
邪魔するからなのじゃ七色の夢を佳境せよ
No Garula?
あんにゃん
I think Mew is better, no?
約束を
Oh, it's Gabay.
俺は守る
飛びばじじじだ
Damn. This guy surrenders faster than my rank pub opponents, dude. That is a 5-2, boys. We have 3 games left. And I think it's safe to say this is really Artifact favored. Yep.
私と遊んでください儚
3.
き憧れ
Yep. We play 10, like, we are going to present 10 games. So. You and Carolo together was bigger board, was it? 5-4, 5-4-4-4. Mew. Yeah, you're right, actually. I wonder why you didn't play it. Did it clear though? Yeah, it definitely clears. Oh, does it? Super Evolve, 6 damage.
行くぜお前ら
Yeah. You're right, actually.
通るぜ
saving the rush so he doesn't get killed by Miroku.
遅れちまった
W, patience. This is awkward. Yeah, this is actually kind of awkward. Because you probably want to clear this Miroku. And you also want to get the cartographer beta. It's funny how this deck dies in 2 weeks. I mean, at least we got to... I'm not gonna lie, chat. This version of artifacts, I'm not talking about like his deck, I'm just talking about like artifacts at this current time, this patch, has been the funnest version of artifacts they've ever like made. Yeah? This is one of the main reasons why I really like buff. Let's just say that this deck is, I would say, it scratches the itch of people who want to play the game in a way where they have a lot of options and it's actually a deck where you have to think. Something like that. Because let's just say set 1 artifacts, they were a lot easier. Because set 1 artifacts was like, what? Set 1 artifacts is like Joe Altenia or die type shit. You get me? Meanwhile, this, like, you can make a line with most of the cards in the deck. Of course, there are lines that are more preferable, like Karula Dog, right? But like then you have stuff like whatchamacallit, you have stuff like Scarlet, you have stuff like Mew. The amulet, like the amulet has been buffed to infinity. Yeah, with AF Heroes, it's I get what you mean, and I actually agree with you. Some of the lines of artifact do play themselves, you know. And we can talk all about how, oh, this line is brain dead. It's literally like the argument with Loot Sword. Remember when people were saying that Loot Sword so brain dead? When in reality it's not. It's actually one of the hardest decks in the game. It's just that when there's an easy line, it's painfully obvious how easy it is. You get me? But like in reality, like the way you manage your resources, the way you set up lethal and also prevent lethal, since you're not really like a board building deck, right? Something like that. Nerd, I play Uluwon is Super Evo 7. Nah, that's not the loot sword that I'm talking about, dude. I'm talking about the loot sword that, whatchamacallit? Let's just say that a group of players, and you know who you are, would swear to God that set 7 is like the GOAT set or something. But that's because they're competitive players. You get me? Like if we were at school, like the nerds would gather around being like, oh my god, set 7. Oh my god, skill expression. Oh my god. You know? Then there's like a group of people like are towards the oh, I want like variety. I want fun. I want like this and that. And then there's like the group where, oh, I want like easy decks to be good too. Shit like that. I just want to play the video game like a chill, you know, like if I wanted to take something serious, I take sports seriously instead of a card game RNG generator. You get me? There's like a lot of philosophies. You get me? And I think all of them are valid. You know what? Never mind. None of them are valid except my opinion. Yep. Karula Super Bowl?
持って筆滅
Wow, double Karula! Holy!
意味ある悲しみ
三で
Actually.
筆滅
Takes a lot of brain to set up this line, sir. You know, like you need the ideal board state for you to play two Karulas. You know, you need to set up the El Crystal Dog like 2 turns before,
天使
and
の
you
力を
know
味わうといい
you need to like count. You know, like you need to have the lethal, like the lethal after you do the double Karula. Yeah. No, like people that just make Gundam every turn don't know how to play artifact, man. You know, like they think that, like they think this game is just like some Google Gaga. Yeah,
そこだ
they don't understand it, man. They're not real enjoyers of the game. Oh my god, wait, oh, GG, he lost.
断りは動じず
Dude, why he always concedes, bro. What the fuck? Does this guy need to go to the bathroom after this? He's speedrunning it, man. Yeah, jokes aside though. Jokes aside though, okay? I actually am on the... I actually don't have a side. Like, I think I can relate with the casual side and the competitive side
紡ぎ続ける
evenly without too much bias. Yeah. Like, I just talk shit to the side that's currently talking shit about the other side. So let's say, if the casual players are talking shit about the competitive players, I talk shit back to the casuals. And when the competitive players are talking shit about the casuals, I talk shit to the competitive players. You know? Like, over at this stream, we like and hate equally. What do you think is the hardest deck to pilot in this current patch? You're looking at it right now. Artifact. Yeah, Artifact. Unless you're talking about like, yo, it's actually harder to play buff forest. First off, your win con doesn't have a tutor, so you have to be able to pilot and like navigate the lines. You don't have the same flexibility as Artifact. Alright? Especially if you play the ambush variant.
慈愛優
Amulet? Oh, Amulet. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, kidding aside, Amulet is actually up there as well. Amulet and Artifact. Okay, question though. What do you guys think is harder? Artifact or Amulet? Amulet might just be harder, actually. Another thing that's up there is OTK chess. Yeah. Another thing that's up there is OTK chess, I think. OTK chess, Amulet, Artifact. Amulet's probably harder, in my opinion. Yeah, Amulet's probably harder. I tried it, man. I tried it. I scrimmed like pro players with it too. Let's just say Dengue. That's all I gotta say, man. Neither, they are both brain dead. I found the dragon player! No, I'm kidding.
虹の矢よ
OTK chess with Odin? Yeah, OTK is really hard to pull off, by the way. Are you accept my 1 million Dayaya for a photo of your feet? What the fuck are you typing, JG? Like, did you drink your meds today? By the way, guys, as he thinks about this turn 5 play, okay, which group of players do you think... Okay, alright. There has to be like a level, right? There's like players that think they're really good. but but they're actually like below. And then there's like players that are actually really good, but they think they're bad. Which of the crafts do you think feel like which you think of the crafts has those type of players? Like what I mean by that is like, oh, let's say, oh, you know, like this group of players think they're really good, but they're actually not.
発想みたい
And then this group of players are actually like too low key. They think they're shit, but their crafts are actually pretty darn hard.
不思議な幼児の願い
Grandma survived and hit for 6. What the hell? I mean, both of them are 14 actually. Amulet skill floor is way higher than Artifact. Your average Amulet games are going to be way harder to play than Artifact. But I think the ceiling for AF is probably higher. Oh, that's actually a good point. Yeah, that's actually a good point, actually. Yeah.
一緒に遊戯楽しもう
I was trying to find the words for the differences between amulet and like amulet and like artifact, and Koi actually put it really well. Basically, in case you guys didn't see it, he said that amulet skill floor is higher, so on average on amulet you're gonna have higher, like harder games, but AF has a higher skill ceiling. Because let's be perfectly honest, the moment you get to late game with amulet, it's kind of goo goo gaga, right?
君が楽しいね遊んで
Like there are lines that are kind of goo goo gaga once you get to the late game. The problem is like how do you get to the late game?
天使長
That's
の
how I see it.
力を味わうといい
Like getting to that position is the hard part for amulet. Artifact, I think,
君にたくさん
yeah, there's so much management.
遊ぼう
There's so much management, so
七色の夢をかけ
like both of them I think are really hard, but I would probably still side towards amulet being harder. Just because I suck at it. Don't get me wrong, I probably suck at artifact too, but not as much as amulet.
新しいおもちゃ騒ごう
Amulet 100%? Oh really? Dragon players are self-aware, they know their class is 0 skill and are fine with it. I wouldn't say 0 skill. I'm just saying, man, board locking as a sword player, the first time I saw a dragon player board lock me with urns, I thought they were Albert Einstein. Okay? I'm just saying, man. Like, give yourself a little credit, dragon players. Right? That once every 50 games of you board locking a sword player for being a complete dipshit, you're actually smart. Yeah? You just have less lines to express it. You know? You just have less lines to showcase it, okay?
どうだ
完璧だ天地掌握もって筆熱
Wow, he did the double Karula, guys! Back chest! Holy!
心をつないで
起天将筆熱天使長の力を味わうといい
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, though, I don't even like really hate Dragon, I just hate Urns, man. I just don't like that card, bro.
新芽がために
新しいおもちゃ虹の矢よ
Nero, he's so smart, how did he think about that line? Holy!
断りは
Oh, he has to trade with a cruel too. That's a big ass board, by the way. Oh, Cassius top deck. Ooh. From my experience, Sword and Rune players think they're good but they're bad. True! Actually. Hey man, I gotta be confident about my lines because if they out my board, I lose. Hello? Like, do you think that sword players can live without confidence? Hello? Like, I have to pray they can't out Caesar, man. The fuck are we talking about here?
2つなら最古も食えよ
Like, you have to think you're good. Because if you don't believe in your lines, then you just lose. You just gotta be like, I'm gonna play this Caesar on curve despite me knowing that they can just super evolve Fediel, super evolve Badahime, super evolve this and that, and then I would have nothing anymore. You know?
すごい。よろしくな、相棒。
This guy just said dragon players are humble. Go Google the word sarcasm.
俺は守る
Or unless you're talking about Alejandro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even talking about dragon players. I just saw like there are some individual players that play dragon that are very nasty though. Okay, let me tell you this. As the wow, wait, hold up. He has no Gundam. Wait, he has no Gundam, chat. Uh-oh. Wait, hold up. Did you try that sword rally deck, by the way? I did. Maxi, I think I can get to Beyond with it. But I'm doing a different variant, though. I got rid of the bombastic guy. The flexibility of Ymetra is better. Based on my testing. Because it could like kill a 1-1 on mid-range matchup. Or it can kill a 3-3 against Evo Forest matchup. Good. So it's not like specifically countering one craft. Times 3 Ymetra. Very good.
速いの速いの飛んでけ。目はそらさない。じゃあね。まだまだ。
Oh, Fortifier!
まだまだ。
特別価格で運んで
Nah,
やる
he's
よ
dead. Wait, is he?
七色の
Yeah, he's
夢を
dead.
かけおせ
He's dead to Kupitan.
不完全だとしても。
Do you think he could have done Alpha instead? Nah. Nah. Yeah. Alright, one more game, chat. One more game. If you have any questions about this matchup and you're just like shy to talk because like there's a bunch of dipshit like discourse happening at the moment, like don't feel shy to ask, alright? If you're like a new player, sir, I just started the game yesterday. I want to pick up like artifact.
私と遊んでください。
Why did he do this line? Feel free to ask that. I'd rather like talk about that actually instead of like something completely unrelated. But you know, it's kind of funny for the people that just want to chill today, I guess. Yo, Maxi! My prediction was correct. I mean, not really. I did say 8-2 initially. But like I did also say that if there's like 1 or 2 high roll games from Forest, it's gonna be 7-3. Because Forest is curb merchant after all. Why do Forest players feel the need to masquerade as sword players? I don't know, man. I saw one artifact and he threw. Yeah, that one you saw was definitely a throw. There was also one game where he didn't prep the granny clear. But I don't think he... Yeah, I think he was kind of like playing kind of wishful in one of the games. There are definitely some lines that it looks like they wouldn't do in a tournament. Yeah.
朽ちた木は倒しちゃおう。
I mean, I guess, you know, it is what it is. He could have played Cartographer 2 PP guy plus Young Spell for 6 skill. He can't because for some incontrollable reason Sandapol has 6 HP. Oh, yeah, you're right actually. He could have like played the Cartographer. Yeah, he could have actually done that if like Sandalphon wasn't like 6 HP. Oh, by the way, I actually hated Sandalphon when I was playing Artifact back then because I was like, okay, if I play Gundam, if the guy plays Sandalphon before you play Gundam, you can't kill the Sandalphon.
軽々とまだまだ。
Ooh. I mean, at least he has beta setup now. Does he trade here? 3-1? I mean... He has shown that he can clear this, that's for sure. Well, Gundam should never matter as artifacts. It does matter in some matchups.
マジ
Matchups that can heal and shit.
くっつき合わせてな
This matchup though, yeah. I mean, the games that he won, Maxi, there are lines where he had to play two. Like there was a game where like the forest player super evolved Satanid and then like played the Satanid with the Satanid spell and also healed from the Grimnir Crest all in one turn. I think lines like that I can't really like give flame to the artifact player for that. Again. Like double Satanid Evo turn type shit with Sandy Crest. That's like 8 heal in one turn. That's like that's like almost 3 betas worth of like healing. Streamer, they are doing the double Karua line again. Whoa, really? Ayo? Is that the double Karula line? Ayo, look at that. So inspirational. Damn.
天地掌握持って
How did he do that, chat?
心をつないで
Dogon turn 5?
滅滅
Then Karul. Dogon turn 5. Holy.
天使長の力を
Yeah,
味
he
わう
won.
といい
Yeah, he won. I don't think he can win this. Bro, if you play Altenia here, like any of this sticking is a death sentence. You stick the Karula, it hits you for 16. You stick the Beta, it deals 10. Right? Kupitan plus like Kupitan plus Altenia I think could be an out. But nah, it's not enough. It needs to what? Maybe it needs perfect ping? Perfect ping? Nah, not even perfect ping does it, no? Can he? Like total damage of Kupitan is 12. Total damage of Satanid is 4, so 16. 16 and the board is 8. Nah, it's not. Nah. I don't think so. It doesn't clear. Oh, double Kupitan. Yeah. What would you do here? Pray to God it doesn't have like pray to God it doesn't have a Scarlet. That's what I would do here. Yo, watch this. He's gonna Scarlet and then transform the. Oh wait, he can't transform the Scarlet. Never mind. Doesn't have enough mana for that. Lance, Coin, Satanid, SE, Kupitan. Wait, was that enough mana actually? Lance, Coin. Oh yeah, he had Coin. You're right. Lance, Coin. Like a super evolve Satanid. Kill 1, then Kupitan. He could have healed 4 actually. Yeah, you're right. Oh. Whiteboard.
天使長の力を味わうといい
Yikes. Nah.
来たれ風よ
Nah.
新芽がために
He has to leave a 3 attack unit up.
古きは新しき道を
Yeah.
開こう古きは
尊敬するわ
Scarletto! Initiate kaboom sequence.
歓迎するぜ俺たちの縄張りに
おしまい。
じゃあな
負けちゃいました。
Alright, there you have it, boys. It actually... Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I was about to give the Forest guy the win. GG's, everybody. Evil Forest gets stomped by Artifact. Damn. Another reason why Evil Forest is kind of like hard to pull off, even though it's consistent as fuck. Like, remember what I said, chat, about Evil Forest? Like, I think I talked about it. Like, I talked about it like when he was speaking. I was telling people, yo, Evil Forest might be super consistent, but the moment a deck like this becomes weak, it feels super bad. Right now, it's not at that state yet, but you can see what it looks like, right? This is like a prime example of what it look like, what it would look like. You can be the most consistent deck ever, but if your power level is like, if your matchup spread is shit, you're gonna be like, shit. It is what it is. So, with that said, that would be it for the best of 10 match. Let me just say thank you to the people on the Discord. GG's. Alright. It's just this and enhance. Mid Abyss isn't a great MU. This and enhance. Mid Abyss can go either way. I think Crest can also go either way. Dragon can go either way. Dirt, I think, is Dirt favored now. Yeah. Yeah, after the buff to the dog, I think Dirt is Dirt favored now. What else? Let's go one by one. Shirley Otti. What? I mean Shirley Otti. Alright, let's go one by one. Sword definitely crushes Evil. Dirt, I think. It's Dirt favored. Yeah. But it's still playable though. It's a playable matchup, but it's definitely Dirt favored. Dragon, I think Evil Force, like, versus Dragon can go either way. Abyss decks in general can go either way. Against, like, Evil Forest. Haven decks can go either way. Artifact rushes. So you have what you call it? 1, 2, 3, like a 1, 2, 3 decks that can kaboom Evil Forest. And then you have 3 other decks that can go either way. So like Evil Forest before like Artifact became a thing again, and before the buff to Dirt, I think Evil Force was in a spot where they could just beat everything, and the thing that beats them isn't popular because decks like Dragon were more popular. You get me? But since since the patch, the spread has been spreading. You know, the spread has been more spread now. Therefore, like Evil Force is weaker, but it's still very consistent. You get me? Evil Force is weaker, but it's still very darn consistent. But like, trust me when I say, when Evil Force like has like more than half of the cast being the same situation as like Artifact Force, even if it's consistent, it's gonna feel like shit. Yeah, I think this is mostly like a matchup thing. I feel like Enhanced Sword is nuts right now. Okay, chat. Are you prepared to like see my very bad takes about Sword? Because I've been studying Sword for a bit. And this is actually what I think so far. Of course, it was during the time that I was playing ladder, so it could be heavily biased towards what I was feeling at the moment. There we go. I didn't add chess because I didn't fight enough chess. And I didn't add artifact to Evo Rally. But I did scrim like artifact today as Evo Rally. I actually think that Evo Rally can beat artifact. You just have to play for the Sandalphon Gildaria line. Artifact felt free as fuck. I think artifact for enhance, like what you call it, you kind of have to play for Gundam. You can go tall, but if the artifact guy is competent, it's not as easy. Because I fought Gugu Gaga artifact and ladder, and it was piss. And then I fought like, let's just say I fought like people that are more competent in a scrim format. Like they actually weren't Gugu Gagaing as much. Times 3 Caesar is so good against them. Yo, Maxi! Cassius normal evolve clear Caesar though. I tried that. Yeah, Cassius, like, they would do this, okay. They would always do this thing where, the artifact player would do this thing where they would make a board where you have to evolve Caesar instead of a knight. Right? And if you evolve a knight, they Karula, which is efficient for them. And if they don't Karula, they Cassius, and then normal Evo Cassius. Yeah. And you and I both know times 3 Cassius is really good. But they're gonna run out of clear. I'm actually okay, Maxi, I'm not gonna lie. The guy that I fought, I'm not gonna reveal who it is because of course they might not want this to be like public information. Smiley face. I'm not gonna lie, they fucking copied that fucking Cassius, bro. They fucking copied that Cassius. They were abusing the fact that my cardio was garbage. But my cardio was like Lyria and the coin spell. They were milking me, bro. I was like, okay, alright, keep printing boards. I'll just keep like printing this Cassius because you don't have Storm outside of Zeta. And if I'm playing your list specifically, I won't even have Zeta. So there's no like on-hand damage. You get me? And let's just say that like Yogg is such a broken ass card. You get me? Yogg is such a broken ass card, bro. Like I've faced lines where they literally play. Okay, let's just say, Maxi, that I played lines where I did double quest with Caesar and the board still got outed. Double quest. I did this thing where I saved a 0 cost Yemetra. I played Yemetra, double quested it with flag, and then I Caesared it, and then the board was like 1 million stats, and they still fucking outed it. And I'm like, what am I looking at? They didn't even fucking use any Mario Transform. Cassius is just that good. Because they would do this thing where they assemble the Gundam, and then they fucking spam Cassius instead of playing the Gundam. And then they would dog the Cassius instead. And then when I'm out of resources, and then they would play the Gundam. Since their card draw is so much better than mine. You get me? Something like that. Though, the score was 3-2. So it's not like they were stomping me. That's why I came to the conclusion that I need a good hand. Also, if I don't get the quest, they get to burn me. That's another thing you have to consider. If they have tempo, and I don't get the quest as soon as possible, maybe it's a brick tan, they just burn my ass. 5 games isn't gonna be enough, but I guess I could test it like more. I did 15 games and has for farming so hard. Really? Yeah, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just telling you like what I was losing to. You get me? You know? Just space threats, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I wasn't doing that. I mean, you're kind of forced to do that as enhanced in a way. You get me? Yeah, like it's not like the enhanced like mana cost will allow you to like what you call it, not spread out the threats. You're definitely gonna be able to. You're forced to spread out the threats. You know, it's not like I'm allowed to play a lot. It's not like I'm allowed to play like 5 cards in one turn in enhance type shit. You get me? Let's just say that like artifact definitely has a high skill ceiling. Yeah, the and I'm pretty sure that the list that they used against me was more catered towards clearing the board every turn, as opposed to having more lines towards the burn. So I guess like that's also a factor. You get me? Because the what you call it? Because they run like 2 Icarus fell, similar to the list that we saw right now. So 2 Icarus fell means that they have more draw and they also have more artifacts that have rush, which means easier clears, stuff like that. What do you think about 1 U sounded enhance? 1 U sounded enhance is fine. The only issue I have with New Sound is more so the fact that it needs an Evo point to have its maximum potential. And there are a lot of matchups in this environment where you're gonna be forced to Evo on the Noel turn, so you don't die like a dog. Yeah. Let's just say that. Okay, let me tell you this. Do you know that Gilnelis is used more as an offensive tool instead of a defensive healing card in Enhance? Because if you use Gilnelis as a defensive Evo, not only are you evolving without like progressing your win con, but you're using an Evo that could have been for Ymetra. Most of the time, you actually use Gilnelis for punishing instead of like healing. Because the healing part, that can be done by Noel. You get me? It's actually one of the reasons why some people don't even run Gilnelis in Enhance in the first place. But I do believe in the Gilnelis. I do believe in the Gilnelis Ardor combo if something sticks. But that's the issue with that game plan though is that's assuming something would stick. The moment that's out of the window, you, like, let's say Evil Abyss type shit, let's say like a high rolling amulet or a Cassius copying like artifact, suddenly that's out of the window. So you're like, okay, how do I win the game now? I just have to be tall enough out of their like clear thresholds, yeah? But if you can't, you can't. And since like the draw on Enhance isn't as good as the other decks, there's a good chance that you're surviving but delaying the inevitable. And one of the ways that you can bypass that is getting 2 quests. But getting 2 quests definitely, you know, I mean, some people can't even draw 1 Ymetra. I'm just saying, man. Just say that. And typically, if you have Ymetra at the opener, right? I basically never try for 2 quests. Yeah, now Baxi, I'm just talking about the nuance of those situations. Like, let's just say being able to put Caesar above 10 HP, for example, is really darn good versus an against like Evo Abyss, for example. Especially if they're running the Macmillan instead of the Genzetsu. Because like CQ, this is like that, right? Stuff like that. But yeah, this is the matchup spread that I think so far. I'm still testing it, and I'm gonna like try to get beyond playing both of this. And I shit you not, the dragon matchup is not as hard as you think. Yeah. And I hate that matchup. I've been farming them today. Enhance is harder, but you have more healing. Yeah, I went 5-0 strength. Yeah. I'm just saying. Dragon, alright? Here's the pros and cons, okay? Evo Rally pros, you get to curve the living shit out of them. Galmu is never full clearing. Okay? That's the pros of Evo Rally. And you have 2 Sandalphons. That means if you start with 1 Sandalphon, the moment they play Fate of the World, they die. Because they won't have a board. Alright? So that's like the pros of Evo Rally. Also, Evo Rally, you can take in a Centaur. Yeah? Enhance. They can't deny Drain. You have Ardor. Yeah? And if they play Zoe and they don't suicide the Zoe, suddenly you can like... you can do this thing where you enhance the Gilnelis 3 times with the third time with the Ymetra spell, then evolve it, and then suddenly you're back to full health. Or you can play Noel. Just remember that if somebody like plays Zoe into you, like all your lower cost units, suicide into them to make space for drain units type shit. Yeah, stuff like that. Alright. That's gonna be it for me though, for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna have a day off tomorrow, everybody, so don't expect a stream don't expect a stream tomorrow, right? I will probably be playing Shadowverse 1 as our variety game starting on my next stream. Alright? So yeah. I kinda want to like celebrate Shadowverse 1 before like it goes away. Another thing that I might put in for variety is I might like put in some Hearthstone next month. Yeah, next month if like whatchamacallit. Maybe not all during the set release, but before the set release, I could also put some Hearthstone variety for us. Like going from one card game to another. Something like that. Just because, HS low. Hey, I know, man. I know. But here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah. No glaze. I'm actually enjoying it. Right? Okay, here's the thing. The reason why is because I don't want to talk about other card games. I don't want to talk about other card games without showing you guys that I actually play it. For example, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Discourse earlier. Brother, I played the game. Yeah, I actually put in like, how many hours? One sec. My Shadowverse hours are almost 3,000. And my Yu-Gi-Oh! Hours are... like in 1 week. I played 50 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! In 1 week. And then I formed my opinion about my experience in the game. So, yeah. I want to like talk about card games with you guys. Not out of my ass, but actually by having on-hand experience. Something like that. So that's where your brain rot come from? Yep. Did you play the physical Shadowvat TCG? I don't know if you guys remember. I actually showed you guys the Shadowverse card, the Shadowverse Evolve cards that I got. I also got to play on a weekly local, like a tournament one time. I borrowed somebody's Vampy deck. Yeah, it was from what the fuck? Why did I forget his name? It's the editor of Ignidius. Yeah, I forgot his name for some reason. QV. Yeah, QV. What deck did you play in Yu-Gi-Oh? I played Labyrinth and Sky Strikers. Just because there were women in it. Yeah. When the Digimon CCG comes out, I'm going to play a deck with... I don't know. It's either gonna be a deck filled with stuffed toys like Theriomon, or a deck with Angie Woman on it. Type shit. You are right that the enhanced versus dragon is not bad for sword, but dragon players are actually bad at dragon. Ah, I mean, I get you, Obi, but you know, I get you, Obi, but I get you, Obi. Mhm. Oh my god. I think like dragon. Okay, the thing about dragon, I think, is just like you know exactly what cards to play around. Right? You know exactly what cards to play around. Typically, when I lose to Dragon, by the way, it's not even because of urns. Typically, when I lose to Dragon, it's because they had some Raging Lightning, Gilnelis, plus Galmew line. Yeah. Yeah, is that weird? I don't think that's too weird. So, the Raging Lightning shit, I don't really play around. But, you know, the Raging Lightning double slot plop plop. Yeah. But you get me, right? Like, those are the type of lines that people actually catch me when they play Dragon. But if they're doing the Goo Goo Gaga, oh, I play Burn Knight, and then, like, I jork it, and then I play Urns when you're at the threshold. Whenever they do that line, it's so easy to play it. Yeah. Alright, the guy L, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, everybody, by the way. And big shout out to the Best of 10 community, the tournament organizers and all that, the staff that helped me translate shit because I can't read Chinese nor Japanese, and of course the players that showed up today and like gave us the showcase and all that. Alright, let's go raid somebody. Yo, Maxi, are you streaming? Deadass. Oh shit, sorry about that. I accidentally went to my stream. I'm not raiding myself. Who is streaming? Let's go raid somebody. Mirai is playing Terraria. Delta Force? Wait, where's our Shadowverse players? Yo, where's our Shadowverse players? I guess let's go raid Noel. I haven't raided Noel in a bit. Quay go live? This Quay guy doesn't go live when I'm about to raid him, man. He hates me, dude. It's okay. Alright, take care, everybody. Have a nice weekend, alright? See you after my day off. On hiatus? Dude, on hiatus, man. I've never used that word in my life, man. It's okay, the way I do things is either I do it all the time or I'm retired. No in between. It's either full gas or grandma retirement. The day that I choose like the middle is the day I die. Alright. We're raiding Noel on Twitch and we're also raiding Maito on YouTube. Alright. Have a nice day, everybody. Yeah. Take care. Join the Discord if you guys want some updates, I guess, on some Google Gaga stuff. And if you guys just want to like chill with the Shadowverse community, the community over there is very, let's just say, if you're casual, you'll like it. If you're a competitive guy, you'll like it as well. You know? Like basically you could be any type of player and it'll be chill. Just don't go to the back rooms, that's all. Alright. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.